My name is Marie-France Baron-Bonergy. I'm French, but I live in Zimbabwe. I'm a stage 4 cancer patient. It's been a 19-year journey, sort of 15 years. Things were pretty much okay, and I pretty much lived a normal life most of the time. In 2019, I discovered what I had thought was a hernia had actually grown in my lower abdominal area. It turned out that this was malignant cells, and it was a new tumor. I had chemo a few times. I had various rounds of treatment and 2 surgical interventions. Since the beginning of this year, 2024, I started experiencing a very bloated stomach. I consulted specialists in Germany, in Norway, in Europe, in Southern Africa, and no one had any answers for me at all, except more chemo. Eventually, I was able to get in touch with Fuda, but through a friend of mine who's working in China, I was able to get in touch with them. I was able to have an online consultation with Professor Dr. New. When I had the online consultation with him, I briefly outlined what my situation was, and he was able to give me answers to my questions. Fuda would have something for me. After a 14-hour flight, I arrived. My legs were extremely swollen. The swelling from my abdomen, which was very large, had also moved around during the flight. I was supposed to be meeting Professor Dr. New on the day of my arrival, but I didn't feel up for it. And actually, I went to the hotel, and after a couple of hours rest at the hotel, I realized that I didn't feel that I would really make it through the night. I called up Fuda in an emergency, and they were able to admit me. They undertook a very systematic analysis of my symptoms, beginning, in fact, from that very evening. I was given some medications that would help me overnight. I was on the verge of multiple organ failure as a result of having more than 16 liters of ascites fluid in my abdomen when I arrived at this hospital. I actually, it turned out, was suffering from extreme malnutrition, verging on anorexia. My albumin levels, that's protein in the blood levels, were extremely low. So basically, my experience here has been that it brought me back from basically the edge of being dead. The kinds of treatment that are offered in this hospital are treatments which are not generally offered. You can get them privately and very expensively in the States, or in Germany, or in Switzerland, but not in an environment where it's affordable. They offer cryosurgery and very, very advanced interventions for pancreatic cancer, for liver cancer, for prostate cancer, for lymphomas, for all kinds of cancers. You're really getting the best treatment. I thought I was going to die. The past 18 months, today, well, I've got hope. So thank you very much to Fuda. Thank you very much to all the staff. Also done amazing cryosurgery treatment on me. And to all the other staff and the other doctors, nurses, and everybody else who've just, brought about this miracle.